Okay, today we are going to be making our February calendars. You're going to need your blue piece of paper that's folded in half from your library supply bag. You're going to need a glue stick, a pencil, a crayon, or a marker or colored pencil that's brown. If it's broken, it's okay, it still works. So, inside our folded piece of paper is an envelope, and this is full of little paper hearts. We're going to need that in a bit. There is a tree that we're going to color in, and there is a blank calendar that we're going to fill out. And Mrs. Waldem in the office was nice enough to put these together for us, so next time you see her, be sure to thank her. Oh boy, if you hear a bunch of sounds, I have some cats with a new catnip toy, so that's what you're hearing. Anyway, okay, I'm going to start with my calendar. So this is the month of February, so I'm going to write February at the top. I need to start with my capital F, E, B, R, U, A, R, Y. Okay, in February, and we have a new year, 2021. I almost wrote 20 for a second, but that is in the past. It is 2021 now. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in my numbers. So I'm going to think about what day February starts with, and it's on a Monday. So in the top corner, I'm going to write a little 1 here. And in the month of February, there are 28 days. So it's the shortest month of the year. So I'm going to start with my 1, then I'm going to keep writing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down to the next line. I'm trying to do my best number handwriting. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, going down, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, almost done, 27, and 28, and we're going to stop here. These are all blank because there's only 28 days in the month of February. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my folded piece of blue paper. I'm going to take the tree and the envelope out for now, and I'm going to glue my calendar on the bottom half of my blue piece of paper. It's folded for you, so you just need to make sure when you glue it down, you're not gluing it over this fold line, or it's just not going to fold up very well. Okay, so here's my glue. You can use wet glue if you have it. Remember, a dot is a lot. You don't need a lot of glue if you're using wet glue. Okay, so there we go. Glued that down. So now I'm going to pull it forward like this. So I'm just using the top part, okay? So I'm going to be using the top half of my blue piece of paper. I just folded it like this, not to confuse you, because you'll be able to keep it open, but just so it fits on the camera, I folded it. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is not glue down my paper, because I have learned over the years, when you glue something down and then try to color, it just doesn't work very well. So I'm going to take my brown crayon, and you can, like I said, you can use a marker, you can use a colored pencil. I'm going to color in my tree. Now, I'm not going to do a very nice job with this just because I don't want to take too much time. And you can always pause this video and work on your brown. So I'm just doing quick and sloppy. I wouldn't normally do it like this if I was taking my time. You have time, so yours won't look like this. Okay, after I've colored in my tree, I'm going to glue down my paper. And you do have a choice here. So if you're someone that loves to cut things out, and if you want to cut out the tree, it'll take you a while. There's lots of little points on here. But if you want to cut it out, you can. But I am not going to. I'm just going to glue it down like this. So I'm going to put glue around the border, some glue in the middle, and I'm going to glue this down. Okay, so here's my tree. Once I'm all done, if I want to do some flowers and some grass, some other details, I can color the sky. Actually, speaking of the sky, so if you do want to color the sky, you're going to want to do this before you open up your envelope with hearts in it. So if you want to color in your sky, you're going to want to do that first, because once you glue down your hearts, it's going to be really difficult to color around, or not, I mean, it'll just be more time consuming. All right, so here's all my stars. I have lots of colors to choose from. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of make a plan and think, where do I want to glue my hearts on my tree? I want to glue them so that they're kind of just hanging on the ends of the branches like this. And it's going to be a little heart tree for February. I think about friendship in February. And there's some other special days in February, Valentine's Day. So I just thought, oh, hearts would be kind of fun. So again, I always like to make a plan and kind of set them out, because that way, if I realize, oh, I don't want two pinks together, I want to spread them out, I can move them around before I glue it. So I'm going to keep spreading these out around my tree, all over. And I don't have to use all my hearts if I don't want to. I can use as many as I want. And let's see, maybe one over here, one here, another one here. So you can make it a really full tree. You can make it a tree like this where there's just some. You might want to have like a couple on the ground, kind of almost like fallen leaves on the ground, like this. So once you've arranged them to where you want them, you're going to take your glue stick or your wet glue, and you're going to just start gluing them down. I actually found, instead of gluing the heart, it's almost easier just to do a little dot on the paper and then put the heart on top like that. So I'm just going to keep gluing, gluing, gluing. And once I glue all my hearts down, and I have as many as I want, so I'm just going to pretend I've glued all these down, then I can go back and add some more detail if I want to. I could draw some little hearts. I could do a sun. I could do maybe some animals down here, some butterflies, birds flying in the air, maybe a squirrel, since we've been studying squirrels down here. Maybe some grass. It's up to you. So this is going to be our February calendar, and I hope you enjoy making it.